every bone in my body is like, let's go.
You broke YouTube's record for most people watching a live stream with over 1 million viewers.
Everybody turns up. The fact I did it alone, no collab, no event.
You jumping over 2 Lambos.
I really want to talk to Elon Musk. One day I want to do a stream in space.
You're living your life live, unedited. Do you ever worry that you could do something that could get you canceled for good?
My fan base, they bring the best out of me and the worst out of me.
You have over 45 million subscribers.
There's a lot that go into these streams. People just see the 15-second clip of me.
What are your conversations with Cenat? Like,
boom, boom, boom. My mind is just, going.
Rolling Stone put out their list of the 25 most influential creators. Mr. Beast was number 3. Kai was number 1. Why do you think you weren't on the list?
If you want to be honest,
Real quick, we had Speed autograph 5 customized jerseys that were given away to you. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and enter your email at created.news/playbook. And every single person will get our YouTube playbook with the best tips and visuals from our past interviews with Mr. Beast, Casey Neistat, and more. It's all part of our newsletter for creators where we break down the latest news, the best thumbnails, the best videos, so you're always a step ahead. That link again is created.news/playbook. And if you're already subscribed and you're already on our newsletter, you're already entered. I'll email the winners soon. All right, now back to the video. Speed, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I'm so excited. I feel like you are like the creator of the moment right now with the records you're breaking. I mean, 30 million subscribers. How does it feel like being where you're at right now before we dive into the more serious questions?
How does it feel? It feels amazing. I mean, there's no words to really put it. It feels amazing, It feels motivational.
I want to put into perspective like all the things you're doing at age 19 because you broke YouTube's record for most people watching a live stream in history with over 1 million viewers for an individual creator. I wanted to ask, how did that happen? Because your streams just a few years ago, there's only 20 people watching or so.
So when I first started my stream, I only had like 1 viewer, 2 viewers, and that kept me going. Week 2, I started averaging 4 viewers. Week 3, I started averaging 7, 10 viewers. So then around 2023, 2023, that's when I really started traveling. I went to London in 2022. I did 1 IRL stream. I did an IRL stream in London, but I was like, it's actually pretty cool. But in 2023, that's where I started to like go places like Turkey. But me, like, and all my fans, like I have a lot of fans in the European countries, and for me to really reach out to them and feel connected to them, I did streams there. And that led to where I'm at right now in 2024, where I'm traveling a whole world of streaming.
How did you plan that trip to Indonesia? Because that's the one that broke records. Millions of people tuned in live.
Indonesia was just like it's just the Indonesia people support. Shout out to all my Indonesian people out there, Santai. But their support was just out of this world. I never seen support like that in a day in my life. Yeah, between any country.
I want to break down that live stream because a lot of people watched it, but I feel like people like just understanding the different moments of what happened is just, it blew my mind. So I picked out a few different clips from that Indonesia stream. Can you just break down what's going on here?
Look at what the Indonesia.
Well, listen, when I do my IRL streams, shit get wild and shit get crazy. So I pop this. That's like 1 hour in my stream.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even think probably 1 hour, maybe 40 minutes, and for maybe 30, 40 minutes into that stream. So once I pop that stream, shit gets turned. Everything gets crazy. Everybody turns up, and everybody they knew where I was at. Everybody pulled up and they have fun. We turn up.
But what's crazy is like a lot of creators will try to do meetups and get people to come. You didn't even announce the location of where you were going.
Oh, no. We never know. I couldn't. If I announced the location of where I'm going to be at, it would be too hectic. Like I wouldn't even be able to walk. Like I can barely walk now, even just doing IRL streaming. I wouldn't even be able to move. So I cannot give out any location.
Does it ever get like too crazy?
Yes.
What are some of the crazier moments?
I was in Malaysia I was locked inside of literally a restaurant. Like I couldn't get out of the restaurant because there was just too many people and I just couldn't get out. It just wouldn't be safe. For instance, really in Austria, I was locked in another restaurant. It's usually when I go into a place, even in Norway, oh my God, that was probably the worst. In Norway, I went into a souvenir. I stayed in there for like 10 minutes. When I tried to get out, it was too many people and I couldn't get out. Then I sprained my ankle. It was just a lot. People was jumping on me. It gets too crazy. Sometimes it gets too crazy. And I hate that. It's always a way to have fun, turn up, get crazy, but still still in a safe way and allow me to walk and allow me to experience your country. Sometimes people get too crazy, but it is what it is.
Yeah. How do you plan your live streams? Like what mix is like spontaneous, let's just wing it and go with the flow versus let's hit these stops while we're in this country?
It's pretty much improvised and just natural. Obviously we plan out which location we're going to go to, but everything is just natural. Like everything is just random events, stuff just happens,
There's no because I talk to a lot of YouTubers who are like, all right, I got to think about the idea. I got to think about my intro, what I'm going to say.
Nah,
you're winging everything.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of streaming. That's why I love streaming. No scripting, straight, having fun.
Can you tell me about other moments where, you've streamed all over the world and even in Albania, the prime minister heard you were in town, and then did he how did that happen?
No, that was crazy. See, look, that's what I mean by stuff just be happening. I don't even know how. I was IRL streaming, then some kid literally randomly came up to my security, was like, I know the prime minister. Then my security was like, nah, you're you chatting shit, leave. But I was like, no, hear him out. Then I heard him out. Literally, we got his number. 20 minutes later in my stream, we pull up to the prime minister thing. I met him. It went crazy. That's what I mean, how stuff just be happening, That's why I love streaming. It's just everything's live and anything can happen, That's why I truly love it.
Well, was there other moment because now you're huge and anywhere you go, you attract attention. People are gifting you stuff, they're, introducing you to prime ministers. Was there a moment when you were just starting out where you're like, oh, wow, my streams feel different now? It's not just me in Ohio or traveling to a few locations. It's feels bigger than before. Do you remember that turning point?
I think when I did my first Euro tour. That's when I first did, that was my first tour and we improvised that so well. It wasn't supposed to be a tour at all, but we made it to one. I was like, whoa, this is something that I'm actually doing big. Then after the Euro tour, I followed up with the Southeast Asia tour. Now I'm doing more tours. But that Euro tour, that really set my eyes open. It really made me think about so much that I can do. It opened up doors, a lot of doors.
Did you ever anticipate that you'd be turning your live stream into, going around the world? Or when you started, you're just I'm going to do the gaming, play 2K, Fortnite.
Hell no. Bro, I played Fortnite. I played FIFA, 2K. I would have never thought I'd be traveling to countries doing streaming. No. But, stuff happens, I would never thought.
Yeah.
Not at all.
There's another surreal moment that just caught my eye that I wanted to get your reaction to because it just seemed emotional on all these different levels.
That's really 1 million, bro. 1 fucking million! Let's go, Indonesia! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
As a streamer, as every streamer alive right now, whoever stream, having 1 million viewers is something that I dreamed of. I thought the only way for me to get 1 million live viewers was I would have to do a stream with Ronaldo. So I was and that always been a dream of mine. Me having 1 million viewers was always a dream of mine. So when I reached that moment, I just genuinely started crying because it was just 1 million live viewers, like something that I always dreamed of. Like that's the accolade that every streamer wants to reach is 1 million live viewers. And the fact I did it alone, like no collab, no nothing, like no event, just me streaming. That's true. That's true art right there. Like I don't know how to explain it. That's just true art.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can get any better than that.
It's why, yeah, as an individual creator, that's the record for most people watching
exactly.
a live stream. I just want to put that in perspective for everyone. An average NBA game gets 1.5 million viewers, and that's like a huge organization, tons of players. The Sidemen charity match, which you also participated in, got 2.5 million viewers, and the Red Bull Space Jump got 8 million. And these are massive companies.
Right,
doing
exactly.
it.
And it's like events. Exactly.
Yeah.
This is just me on a camera, solo person on the camera, just in Indonesia, walking around being me. So that's why it's beautiful. And I'm the one who did it. So it's like, it's amazing.
As you're going live, can you take us in your head? Like, what are you thinking about doing? Like, are you because like you'll go into a haunted house, you'll go eat fried chicken. Like, is everything just like you see something, you go somewhere? Like, is it that?
It's pretty much, it's pretty much spontaneous. Like if I see something, I'm like, yo, that's sick. Boom, 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 boom. Like my mind is just, going at a rapid pace. And it's just, I always have to be doing something like, like when I'm IRL streaming and live, like if I see a fucking dog doing a Dougie, I'm like, yo, look at that dog doing a Dougie. Go over there. It's just stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Your improv skills are crazy to be able to do that. I got to ask about one other clip that I imagine you had to plan this one. Like this is one that I feel like just broke the internet in so many ways. Tell me about what's going on here.
Oh, me jumping over the car.
Come on, come, another one, come.
Sir. But that one, that's, yeah.
You jumping over 2 Lambos.
Yes, I actually did that. So I do want to make that clear. This is real. This is true. I did it in the actual street. There's multiple camera angles. There's even people recording that's like regular people. That's like, everything's real. I actually did that. Like after you do it, because it happens like in 2 seconds. Like soon as you get down, you like, let's go. Like I did it. So I love that feeling. But yeah, I can jump over cars. That's something that I can say. I can jump over a 45 miles per hour car running at me, and I'm the first person to do that.
Well, how did you come up with that idea? I mean, to do it.
Okay, listen. So I got a Lamborghini, right? So there was just one day I was just looking at my Lamborghini. I'm like, I can jump over this, and I had that thought on my head for like 2 days. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna jump over this car today. Then my whole team was like, no, bro, what are you doing? Blah, blah. No. I'm like, no, I'm doing it. Like, I believe I can do it. I believe I can jump over this car. So boom, we go to the park down the street. We do test runs. We have the car just drive past me to the side, and I just jump over it and I record it to see if I can clear it. Did it around 4 times and I was clearing it every time. Now this is where the real test comes. So we at the park, the car is running towards me, and I'm like, oh, every bone in my body is like, let's go. I jump over. I was like, let's go. Like I did it. Then my fucking cameraman, the angle was terrible, so I had to do it again. So boom, I jumped over the car again. Then the camera, then the drone camera didn't record. So then a third time I did it. Then it got all the right angles. Then I posted it on Instagram. So I did it 3 times before I had to actually do it.
Holy crap.
Then a second time, that's the second one.
Yeah, that was a double.
Yeah, that was a double. I did that just once.
What did you think when people said it was fake? Because there's a lot. I mean, AI is faking everything.
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna be honest. It did make me feel some type of way because I genuinely did it. Like I really did it. I really had the thought when I seen when Kobe jumped over his video. Then I thought that was fake when I released my video. Then I kind of got mad. I was like, damn. So I did that. Like I could have, actually died because I did it because Kobe did it. Remember when Kobe jumped over? Of course.
Yeah. They played with the angles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I really did. I'm like, no, like I genuinely did this. Like, and And I'm a professional at it. Like I can generally jump over 10 cars and not die. Like I'm serious.
I don't doubt you, man. Were there other moments where you wanted to do something, your team's like, no, and then it worked out?
Yes. I went to the favela in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of shaky on that, but it worked out. I didn't die. Still became a good stream. I think it's, there's some other moments I really can't put a finger on it for right now.
Yeah, it's incredible. I feel like that. I mean, those videos got hundreds of millions of views, and like this one, and then the one of you like racing Noah Lyles, like almost beating him. It's just wild to see that. How do you think about your YouTube channels? Because you have your main one that has over 33 million subscribers, and then you have your clips one where you take like 6-7 minute like moments from the live streams, and then you have like even shorter form clips on TikTok, like live. Like there's just a whole like speed universe. Can you break down those different channels? Like how many subscribers they have?
My main channel has 33 million. Live Speedy has, I might be wrong, I think 12.4 million. Speedy Boykins, my clips channel, has 2 million. And I have another channel, it's called Speed Universe. I think it just hit 2 million or 3 million. And each of them is different.
How are they different?
My main channel is just everything raw, just my like my actual raw full live streams. Live Speedy is just the highlights of each of the live stream. Speedy Boykins are like a minute and under clips or 2 minute clips or 13. Sometimes it'd be a 13-second clip of the live stream. And Speed Universe is like another version of Live Speedy, but in a different format way. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me more.
Okay, so say if I flew on a bird in Cambodia, the Live Speedy video would be like speed flies on a bird and blah 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 in Cambodia. And Speed Universe would be like, it would be like another title and like a different thumbnail, just like a different feel.
Yeah.
Into Live Speedy, but it's different.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
How are you deciding what moments from those 3-4 hour live streams to clip, like the 6-minute version, the 1-minute version, the other 1 minute? Like, how do you think about that?
I'm a professional at what I do, at content creating, and if that's a video, that's a video. Like it's just really picking up the best moments. And I know what's the best moments, and I know what will make a video.
Is that right after the stream ends? Like you're deciding, let me clip that moment, or like?
I mean, I'm not the one clipping it.
You're not.
Sometimes I could be streaming like during the stream, and say if I just met freaking Neymar, my editor will already be on that and edit it and post it while I'm live streaming.
Really?
Yes.
So they're watching.
Yes. All of my editors watch the live stream as I'm like, I text them, I'm like, yo, I'm live. Like I tell them the time that I'm live and I tell them what I'm doing just to give them a heads up. Sometimes they even they pre-make a thumbnail so they can get it up quick. But I text them when I'm live and I tell them, and they're watching the live stream, and they sometimes get the video as I'm live.
Whoa. And when you say they pre-make a thumbnail, it's like, okay, you meeting Neymar.
Okay. Say if I know that I'm like meeting Neymar,
yeah,
they will somehow put like just like Neymar ready. I don't know how thumbnail editors do it. They somehow get me ready and then they just put it up.
That's insane. When did you start doing that?
I've been doing this. I've been doing it since like 2022.
You've been having editors watch your streams and then cut it up as you're doing. And then how do you think about like those smaller clips? Are they finding that too? Like you're giving
those people don't really like those. Just pop up in a recommended. Like if it's like one like Speed gets bit by a dog and it's a 13-second video, people is clicking it because it's 13 seconds. It's not really like a fan base on that type of channel. It's more like of a, oh shit, like I want to watch this video because it's 13 seconds and they want to see me.
Kai Cenat is doing his Mafia-thon too, like 30 days, like subathon. Do you and Kai like brainstorm ideas together? Real quick, I want to give you a chance to win $20,000 and get one of my favorite creator tools for free. And all you really have to do is brainstorm a few video ideas. It's thanks to today's sponsor, Spotter Studio, which is a game-changing tool for creators to help you generate thumbnails, titles, and research viral video ideas. We actually use this tool all the time, including for an upcoming video where I analyze the careers of the top 100 YouTubers, and within seconds, Spotter Studio gave me all these different ideas for it. This thumbnail caught my eye, so I generated some variations, eventually got this, and we'll use that for the final thumbnail. But back to that $20,000 giveaway in cash. All you have to do to enter is sign up for a free trial of Spotter Studio by December 31st. And every video you brainstorm in the tool actually gives you another free entry for this giveaway, even if you've already signed up. So one creator will win $20,000 to use for your channel, upgrade your studio, hire help, and on top of that, 5 runners up will get $1,000 each and a free year of Spotter Studio. And on top of that, every single person who signs up with my link below will get 60 days free to Spotter Studio either way, even if you sign up after December 31st. And that's actually 30 days extra than if you didn't use my link, which I think is one of the best deals we've ever had on this channel. So click the link in the description below and start your free trial to enter the $25,000 giveaway today, or share this with a creator who could benefit. All right, now back to the video.
Oh, nah. No. Me and Kai are two different individual streamers, you know? We don't brainstorm ideas together. Maybe, like, say if we didn't talk in a while and we, like, I see Kai maybe, like, every few months. And we come together to I'd be like, yo, like, I'm about to do this backflip stream. Then he'd be like, yo, I'm about to do this nerve going stream or whatever. Like, but, like, we don't brainstorm together, nah.
No, you guys never bounce ideas? Because I feel like even though your, like, stream styles are different.
No, like, we maybe give each other's, like, ideas like once in a while or like so, but it's not like we're not like calling each other to be like, yo, how about, like, nah, we don't do that. But if we're doing a stream together, we do brainstorm.
Yeah.
But if it's just our personal own stream, we don't brainstorm.
What are your conversations with Kai Cenat, like, before you guys do a live stream together? Like, what are you guys thinking about? How are you guys planning it? Because I think you two together are electric.
It depends on what stream we want to do. Like, say if we doing, like, we kind of I think yeah. So somebody on my team was like, yo, you and Kai should play Minecraft hardcore. I was like, all right, let me relay the message to Kai. Then Kai was like, ooh, that's fire. And I was like, wait, it might be too hard for us. But then Kai was like, hell no. So we talked on the phone. We figured out a location for it, a time for it, because both our schedules like packed. Then we pretty much just do the stream. It's not that much, really. We just figure out what we're gonna do. Kai handles like the set design, and I handle like the tech and stuff. Then we just pretty much go together.
What do you mean you handle the tech?
Like the PCs, the like monitors, like the, you know, the cameras, the live views. It's just streaming stuff, like on like which camera can see me and what camera can see his camera. So just stuff like that.
Yeah. Are there other details you think through, Speed, that like the average person wouldn't know that goes into a stream?
Internet. Oh my God. Like these country streams, sometimes I will have my cameraman, I will have him go through the whole route of my whole stream. Like literally him drive around my whole stream or walk around the whole route just to see if the like bit rate is fine. And the bit rate is like basically the internet.
Yeah.
I will have them see if the whole internet is fine, and if it's fine, good to go. If it's not, you have to reroute the place. Internet is really like, that's really the key, because I'm a live streamer and I can't live stream without no internet. So say if somebody be like, yo, you should come to this place, blah 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 blah. I would have to see if it's internet there. You know, that's always my first mind is internet. The second mind is, can we film? Who's there? What's the place? Got to get in contact with the place. It's a lot.
Dude, I love this, because before you're like, we just like roll in, we wing it, but you have somebody literally scout the location.
Yes.
This is all before. Check out the internet, like literally walk the path that you're probably going to walk, is what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Then I have sometimes my security, they get in contact with the place. Like say if I'm going to a place, they get in contact with the place. They will have to find a route for when I leave. Like we have to put the car in the back to leave out the car. It's a lot that go into these streams that people don't see. Like people just see the 15-second clip of me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that goes into that just for that 15 seconds or whatever. So
you're about to go to Australia. How are you thinking about that trip?
Me and my team we already did our thing.
Like what? Like what? You've already had people check it out. Like
yep. We already discussed everything about the trip, what I'm gonna do on each day, each hour. I really planned that out. This Australia tour is probably my best Like in terms of planning,
Yeah.
I really planned this one. Europe, I didn't plan nothing because I had to improvise. I'm still getting better when it comes to these tours. You know, I just started. But this Australian one, we planned it, but it's not a long tour. I'm only doing 2 countries because there's only 2 countries over there, New Zealand and Australia.
Right.
But yeah, by the time this comes out, I should be already done.
Yeah. But tell us about, like, this will come out afterwards. Like, what do you have planned for Australia?
So day 1, I'm doing surfing. I'm going to be like the shark cage. You know when it goes down in the water.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in a shark cage. I'll be playing AFL. You know the sport rugby.
Oh, footy. Yeah. I think they call it footy. Like the Magpies, and I saw a game. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
You know what
so
I'm
you're gonna be
talking
on the field.
Yeah. And I'm going to be playing haka. No, we're not playing haka. I'll be doing like
Doing the
haka.
haka. Yeah.
I'll be doing the haka a lot. It's a lot playing. Even though it's not a long tour, but because it's only 2 countries, I can't do that much content, you know, in 2 countries. I'll be doing like 4 to 5 streams, but yeah.
So, yeah, it seems like there's a ton planned out for you already. How are you thinking about the production? Like in terms of like, are you just doing one camera? Like, are you thinking about like having multiple cutting?
So all the ideas I mentioned, obviously I can't live stream. Like, you know, I can't live stream underwater, you know, because production is just too difficult. So I'll be making that like a video, and I'm doing the one when I'm like rolling in a ball down a hill. That's like a video and a stream. So it's just really picking out on which one. Like, are you making that a stream? Are you making it a video? Are you making that a reel or TikTok?
Yeah.
So you have to. That's what all comes in play, and that's when the team comes in. We all brainstorm is if we're making that a stream or a video or Instagram reel or TikTok, you know, because you can't do everything live. It just doesn't work. Some shit is like 10 minutes of having fun, and I can't spark a stream and it's only 10 minutes and like, oh, what else I gotta do? I gotta, when I spark a stream, I gotta have 2 to 3 hours of shit to do, you know? So
that's wild how much you're able to squeeze out of that trip, because you're going live and then that 2 to 3 hour live stream is one video. Then you're like clipping it down to 6 to 7 minute like moments, and that's going on your other channel. And then you're clipping it down to like 10, 20 like TikToks and shorts, and then you're doing like video on demand, like normal videos in addition to that aren't on the live stream. Is that right?
Yeah, basically.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
How do you think about the effort you're putting into like your edited videos, like the ones that aren't live stream? Because I feel like you've done the hardest thing, making lives interesting.
See, I can't even say that because I'm a full-fledged streamer, which I'm trying to change in 2025. I want to post more, produce videos in 2025. But on this trip, I will be like recording around 2 to 3 videos, like produce videos, and I'm wanting to put more effort in like in terms of videos. You know, like streaming has got me this far, but videos can make me go even farther, I think. So,
how much do you think about titles and thumbnails? Because I feel like you break a ton of rules.
I'll be honest. When it comes to titles, I'm pretty I'm good at coming up with a like idea, but when it comes to titles, for some reason, it's just not there. So I have I have somebody on my team, Slips. He's good with titles, so I'll be like, yo, like what should I title this? He'd take my phone and I'll be like, yo, this is it. Thumbnails, I don't know how to make a fucking thumbnail. That's what the editor's for, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm also thinking about like streaming is like high stakes, high adrenaline. Like there's so many things going on, and you got to kind of up the stakes for your viewers. Like, do you ever worry about taking it too far?
In terms of what, like taking it too far?
Like, I mean, the world is like Jack Doherty recently crashed a $200,000 like McLaren, like on live. You know, Fousey called the cops on himself, like to just get more viewership. You know,
listen, when it comes to IRL streaming, there's always like, there's a limit to stuff. Like everything has a limit. And I know that limit. Like when things are taking it too far, I'm like, okay, calm down, relax, back off. Like in Norway, when people's getting too crazy, I'm like, yo, relax, chill. You know, it's just really knowing the limit. It's really knowing the limit when it comes to like streaming stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I know the limit. So, and I try my best to stop going over that limit, you know, and.
How old are you now, Speed?
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you're living your life like online live, like it's unedited. People
Right.
can see it in clip. I mean, you've had a few moments. I know you've grown a lot past this. That you made comments to Ash Cash, or you apologize on X after remarks you made. Like, do you ever worry that you could do something that could get you canceled for good?
Well, I did pretty much grow, like my whole really childhood is on the internet. Like ever since when I was 16, like when I was 16 streaming, 17, no, 15 I was streaming, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. But, and I know, you know, as my life grew up on the internet, you know, mistakes happen, but the best way is just to learn from that mistake and get better at that. And I felt like in my career, I got better at that, you know, and I feel like I'm at a point of life where, you know, I'm pretty mature. I won't say I'm the most mature guy ever, but I gotten way better of understanding things and, you know, understanding, you know, what's right and what's not to do. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's what comes with anything. Even, you know, even if you're an artist, you know, there's moments of you can being canceled, but you know, it's just part of life, man. I try my best to entertain people in a good way.
Your relationship with your chat is unlike anything I've seen. Like they, will like egg you on. Like during a moment, I think it was 2021, 2022, you were like rising in subscribers. I think you got 350,000 subscribers in a night. Like it was just crazy.
Yeah,
like
something like that.
But then they unsubscribe.
Yeah.
and then they get a reaction out of you, many times. Like, how do you think about your relationship with your chat? Sometimes they say things that's like really pushing the boundaries.
See, my chat is just 70% trolls, 20% like, I want to say 70. I say about 40% trolls and like 60% like, you know, like real supporters and fans. But my chat, I love my chat. And I know they love me, like, you know, like even the trolls love me, and, you know, but I feel like, yeah, like me and my chat have like such like a close, like, that's why I love streaming. Like I said, like go back to the question, but like me and my fan base supporters, we have such a close connection, and they bring the best out of me, you know, and the worst out of me sometimes. But
What do you mean?
sometimes the chat can really piss you off, you know, and make you mad. And I gotten better at it. But back in 2021, 2022, bro, I had like the trolls used to really get to me, you know. 2023, like when situations happen, like that incident, I had a live stream incident, and my supporters, they took advantage of that, like the trolls, you know, and they troll, you know, and they still troll to this day. 2024, it doesn't really get to me as much, but, you know, it's still there, you know, but it's part of live streaming. There's pros and cons of live streaming.
Yeah. How much are you seeing the chat in like real time? Because it goes so fast. Like, are you looking on your phone? Like, how much are you able to just actually absorb of what they're saying?
I can read everyone. I've been doing it for years now, so it's like I just know how to read chat. Like a regular human being cannot read my chat. Like I feel like you have to be another streamer. Like it's just an ability you get when you just used to live streaming and like reading chats a lot. But I can read mostly every single chat.
Why? Because of how fast it goes and how many people are talking at once?
Because it goes so fast and it's just something different. So they like their mom would be like, hi. Like they wouldn't know what that was going on.
Yeah.
So, but I know like I can read chat.
To some extent, a lot of, you know, YouTubers, especially live stream, play it up for the camera. Like, how much do you think you play it up for the camera and create a character of a Speed versus the person?
See, the thing about it, yeah, like some people think like, oh, like Speed's a character. Dude, like this is, listen, obviously when I'm live streaming, I like, you know, I really turn up and I, you know, get lit. But it's not a character though. Like, you know, everything is Speed, you know, Speed and Darren. It's the same person. I always been like this. When I was a kid, I was always just somebody who just wanted to have fun and just make people laugh. Like even in school, you know, I used to get in trouble just for trolling, being a class clown, just like, you know, doing crazy stuff, you know, if you feel what I'm saying. But yeah, it's not. Nah, I wouldn't say I have a character. I say yes when I live stream. I do like get more, like I just get, you know, I get turned. I get more energy, you know, like the chat turning me up. I'm live, you know, everything's having fun, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm loving having what I'm fun. But nah, it's me.
How big is your team now?
I've
You're counting right now.
Yeah,
I
I'm like
love
looking.
it. I love it. Yeah. Got a huge crew here.
About 8, 9.
8, 9.
8, 9. 8, 9.
How many of those are editors?
None of them are editors.
None of them are editors. No. But you're just talking about folks editing. As
I have like, what you mean by, because like I have a team that like focuses on my YouTube.
Yeah.
I have a team that focuses on like, like my content,
Yep.
and I have a team that focus on deals or whatever. But if you want to say main team, I say about 7, 8.
7, 8, yeah.
Main.
Who was your first hire?
My first hire?
Yeah.
My manager.
Your manager?
Yeah.
Before an editor?
Like first real hire,
yeah.
a manager.
A manager, wow. And so you were editing your stuff, like?
No, I wasn't editing my stuff. I had an editor for that, but it wasn't like, I didn't really hire him. I was just like, yo, you want to edit my shit? Like, it was just like, nothing was really like
there's not a formal contract.
Yeah, not a formal contract at all.
I got it.
Like I said, I was 16, bro. I didn't know what I was doing.
But I mean, it's insane that like, even thinking about like that live strategy, like people don't do that, Like some of the biggest companies don't even think about going live and then having somebody clip as you go, like you have.
Yeah.
Are there other things that, like, as you think about where your live streaming is going to go? Like, you just did that huge, like, Halloween live stream with Mr. Beast. It's more produced than your usual live streams. Like, where do you want to take live streaming after you've already raised the bar so much?
Man, I want to take live streaming more higher. One day I want to do a stream in space. Once I get in contact with Elon Musk, I have so much ideas, that could really go crazy. But I have to get in contact with Elon Musk because he's the one who, because I want to do like streams where I'm like on the plane and I'm still streaming on a plane. But Elon Musk has that right now. He has like a Starlink that that can put on a plane and stuff. But I want to take it higher. I want to first off, I want to do a stream at every country, and I have a lot of stuff coming up in 2025. A lot of different stuff when it comes to streaming in 2025.
How do you pick the countries that you go to?
I just really, I gotta do them all. I gotta stream in every country, but it's more of a feeling. Like once I have that feeling, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Poland. You know what? Let's go around South America. It's really just a feeling.
Dude, can you explain what's going on with the amount of money that's being given out by Kick? Like $100 million being given to Aiden Ross reportedly, like XQC $100 million. Like, has Kick offered you $100 million?
Has Kick offered me $100 million? Me and Kick, we did have talks back in like 2023, I think. Yeah, that's when it happened. Yeah, me and Kicks had talks in 2023. Yeah, we did have conversations, but it didn't get anywhere, to be honest. It didn't get anywhere.
Why do you think there's so much money in streaming? Like, why are they giving that big of a bag to these creators?
You talking about like, because like it's 2024 now. Streaming is, it's the shit. This is a new era, and streaming is on top of that. And I'm glad to be part of that. I'm glad to be part of like streaming really taking over. Like streaming is taking over a lot of companies and businesses. So to be a part of that right now and be one of the tops, to be the top, it feels amazing.
Help me understand why though, because like podcasts are big, like people like uploading edited videos on YouTube are getting millions more views than they've ever had. Why do you think that is? What's going on in the culture?
Now to that question, I feel like the main answer to that is the fact that we are always interacting with our fans. We are always interacting with our supporters. We're talking to them, updates on their life, the traditional way, like an artist, the only time they're talking to their supporters and fans is when they at a concert. Or an actor. To be honest, I feel like the actor, the only time they're interacting with their fans is maybe at a convention or something. I don't even know when they interact with their supporters. But as a live streamer, we have like such a close connection with our supporters and fans that's what makes live streaming so like the thing now. Like every day we're talking to them. Every day we're always there. And to be upfront, it's just the thing now. It's 2024. That's just the hot thing right now, live streaming, and that's what everybody doing right now.
Can you take me through like the business side? Like if you had to break down your pie chart of how you make money, is it brand deals, AdSense? Can you give rough percentages of that?
Say YouTube is maybe like 40-50. 40-50 deals is maybe like 50-60. Then I make, yeah, like deals, sponsors, all that's like maybe like 50-60. I say it's kind of like half if you want to be honest.
Half, like YouTube AdSense is half, and then sponsorships and brand deals are the other half.
Yeah.
How does a sponsorship work for live? Like, is it you have to talk about them on a live stream? You have to go to a location? I feel like it's a different ball game than an ad break during a edited video.
Yeah, it's all about, so when it's live, that's why you got to kind of like say if I do have a sponsor, I have to do, you kind of have to like prepare it in a way where it makes sense, you know? But
like, what's an example?
I have a sponsor for a baseball bat.
That's a recent sponsorship, or that's just a random example?
I'm just giving a random.
Or what's a random example you've had? Like a baseball bat.
That is a random example.
No, I know of like of actual like brand deal or like something that has been in a live stream video.
Oh, you want me to give me an actual?
Yeah. You said it's 50% of your business. I want to dive in. Yeah.
Okay. Say if I have to play a game.
Yeah.
Okay, game.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll have to be like, no, like what. Like how long how long am I playing that game for?
Yep.
Or whatever, and what way do I have to do it? Do I have to put an overlay for the game? You got to put the link of the game in the chat. Then play the game and tell people to download that game or whatever.
Got it. Well, would you say a lot of the sponsorships are you playing games? Like there are a lot of video games that people ask you to sponsor, or is it more like products?
There's some like that, and there's some that's products. It's like it's a mix.
Yeah,
it's a good mix.
Yeah, because that's where you got your start. You start playing like 2K, Fortnite,
FIFA, all that. Yeah.
And Can you tell me about how that partnership with Prime came about? Like who reached out to who? I mean,
so I know KSI. I know Logan, obviously. Back in like 2022, like Prime was like the shit. And I was like, yo, and I actually liked the drink, like and I wanted to try to drink, and me being in that space. You know how business works. Business happens, they reach out and we figure out something. Then now we're here now. now with Prime.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
You got your own drink with Prime now, right?
Yeah, I do. It's the acai Brazilian fruit.
That Instagram reel got 300 million views. You're in the Prime bodysuit. Like, how did it come about? Like, how did you decide to get into that bodysuit? Like, take us behind the scenes.
So pretty much, I think, I don't know where we was at, but I was shooting me and Prime was shooting like we were shooting our first shoot, and Logan Paul was there and KSI was there. So I was like, and Logan Paul works for like WWE. So, somebody on my team, gave a chat to Logan Paul, like, yo, like, we should do something with the WWE, blah, blah. We sent message to Logan. Logan sent message to the WWE. WWE approved. Then, then we did our thing. We did our thing. And I got RKO'd by Randy Orton, and I got fucked up.
Do you ever think about like getting advice from a lot of the people you've streamed with? Like, do you talk to Ronaldo or Logan Paul or like about like what they've gone through in their career as you think about yours just taking off?
Do I ever think? Yes, I have talked to other creators, and like they gave me advice, and I listened to them, there was creators that gave me advice, and I listened to them, like, because there was creators who was my age and they was streaming and they made, when I was streaming, there was content creators that was around my age and they made mistakes, and now they're older now, so now they're like giving me, and I actually thank them because I dodged a lot of bullets, from listening to them. So, it was great for them to give me advice.
Yeah. Was there anything that Logan may have said? I know you've worked on Prime together, and he's like gone through so much and come out on the other side like bigger than ever. Has he like shared any advice? Yeah,
one thing about Logan, he does share a lot of advice, and he has shared a lot of advice to me because Logan early in his career, he had a lot of things was going on, but Logan did give me a lot of advice. I actually had a long talk with Logan, just a long talk. And we was talking about for like 2 or 3 hours, waffling, yapping.
What are some of the craziest business deals that have come your way?
The craziest? There's been deals where obviously it's a lot of money. Obviously, like, it's a lot of money, but like a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, it's like, draw dropping money that came my way. But, it comes cons with that. And I felt like, and what comes with that, I felt like that if I took that deal, it would change on who I am or what type of person I am or like my content, and I hate taking risks like that. I hate taking deals where I feel like nah, like I don't, that's really not me. This might mess up my, my YouTube career because, but that happens. You know what I'm saying? But I really try to take it at my own pace when it comes to like deals, what feels right, always what feels right. That's what I try to do when business and deals come along.
Yeah, I remember talking to Dude Perfect, and when they were on their come up, they said no to a deal from Budweiser because they wanted to keep their content family friendly.
Right.
Are there any other things that like on the business side, like products that like anything else you're thinking about on the business side?
100%. Like I'm dropping, like there's a lot of products that I'm about to work myself into. I'm pretty much doing everything. But yeah, there's some products that I'm coming out very, very soon actually. So I'm working on that for 2025. I'll be really going like downside on the business. Like I'll really be stepping down on that.
Like, do you think, like, how do you think about the live streams you do that are IRL, you're traveling, like it's probably exhausting versus the ones you do like in your house, green screen, like it's probably easier. Like, how do you split that up so that you don't burn out?
Yeah, you can't do too much of desktop streaming. You can't do too much of IRL streaming. If you do too much IRL streaming, people will get bored of it. If you do too much of desktop streaming, you get bored of it. So how I do it, I maybe stay home and do desktop streaming for maybe like 2 to 3 weeks for a month. Then after that month, I'm like, okay, it's time to turn some shit up. I do some IRL streams, It's all about balancing it.
Yeah.
It's all about balance. That's really what all it is. You can't do too much of one thing.
How do you think about your desktop streams? Like, is it just picking a game, playing it? Are you trying to mix it up? Like,
I mean, desktop streaming, it's not always just games, you know? You can make a desktop stream and it's kind of like an IRL stream. Like, I did a desktop stream. I had Paul Papa come, it was a desktop stream, but we was together. We was having fun, dancing, chatting, but we wasn't really like IRL stream, like walking around and, doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, desktop streaming is pretty much just on a desktop.
Are there moments where you wanted to turn the camera off? Like you stream for hours at a time and you have such high energy. Like, how do you keep going? Are there moments where you're like, I kind of want to like end this, but you can't? Like, take me through that.
There's always a point in a stream where it's like, okay, it's time to end. It's kind of just something you feel, like when it's like kind of getting like everything getting dreaded out or something. It's kind of getting stale. That's when you end. Or if I'm not, sometimes I just don't even feel well. But if I don't feel well, I try not to even spark up the stream. So it won't be like a weird stream. But it's just something how you can like really feel it. It's more of a feel.
Is there anything that you do before the cameras start rolling to get your energy up? Like
banana and literally just a banana. Bananas get me.
Just a banana.
Yeah. 1 or 2 bananas. And water.
How did the Noah Lyles race come about? Because you nearly beat the fastest man in the world.
Man, when I tell you, Mr. Beast, I'm like literally randomly streaming. I'm like, I don't know I forgot what I was even doing. I was like watching a clip on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast called me. I like declined him. I was like, yo, like I'm streaming, blah, blah. Like he probably wanted to talk to me about a like idea he had. So I declined him. Then he texted me. He was like, no, answer. It'll be good for streaming. I was like, okay. So boom, I answered the phone. He was like, Speed. Guess who I'm here with? I'm like, what? Like, what's up? Then it pans out the no. I'm like, no, let's race. Cause I think I'm the fastest. Like I am the fastest man alive. So boom, I'm like, yo, let's race. And Mr. Beast is like, I'm in Florida. So I'm like, I'm in Florida too. Let's go. Then he was like, I'm in Orlando. I was like, fuck, Orlando. That's a 3-hour drive. I'm in Miami. So I was like, all right, bet, Beast. Is it fine if you can wait like 3 to 4 hours so I can drive up there? He was like, yeah, man. Blah, blah, blah. I drove to 3 to 4 hours, end up racing them, man. Yeah. No, literally drove the whole time. No stretches, no nothing. Randomly called. Wasn't playing at all. I promise you. Wasn't playing. I hate when Mr. Beast does that. He just, Like, damn, give me some time to prepare.
Yeah.
He could call me out of nowhere. Shit, he might fuck around, call me one day, and he's with like Ronaldo or some shit. Like, who knows?
Were there other moments you got a call where you ended up doing something you didn't expect like that?
Yeah, a lot.
What are other examples?
I can.
I thought Drake called you on a
Oh
stream.
yeah, okay, all right, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was randomly streaming. Drake DM'd me. Like, I'm like scrolling through like Instagram. He randomly DM'd me. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Then I called him. That one.
He just had your number.
No. He DM'd me on Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram. Oh, he DM'd you. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
got it.
then I called him on Instagram.
Got it.
Yeah, that one. That was a random one. The Prime Minister, like, that was like a random one.
Of Albania.
Yeah. There's more. There's so much more. I just can't think.
What was
The
that?
Neymar one, actually, yeah. When I met Neymar, actually, I'm like streaming and some random dude come up to me, be like, "I know Neymar." I'm like, "Yeah, you're chatting shit." He showed me a picture with Neymar. I'm like, "Yo, like, let me meet Neymar." Then he texts Neymar. The dude actually knew Neymar. He texts him. Even how I met Ronaldo, actually. Okay, all right. Let me stay on one story. So boom, he texts Neymar. Then Neymar was like, "Oh, like, yeah, like, I know Speed. Like, yeah, I want to meet him." So boom, I met him after the game, and I end up meeting him. We end up doing whatever, the stream, whatever. Then just off some random person that I don't even know who he was, just at a game, he just came up to me and said, "Do you want to meet Neymar?" I said, "Yeah." Even when I met Ronaldo, you know Ronaldo's brother.
Mm-hmm. I don't know him personally, but yeah.
But Ronaldo's brother, he was up in the skybox, and I was like down. Then he was like, "Hey, Vava." Like, I was like, "Oh shit, that's Ronaldo brother." I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" Then he told me to come up. So boom, I came up. Then I met. Then as I'm coming up, I met Rui Costa. Was it him? Yeah, I met Rui Costa. He's like the president of Benfica. I met him. Then he helped me meet Ronaldo. Like, I took a picture of him. I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to meet Ronaldo. He's like, okay. So boom, I met the Ronaldo family. I'm like waiting to meet Ronaldo. So I'm like, yo, I got to figure out a way to go downstairs. Rui Costa, he was like, come in this elevator. Then he took me downstairs in the garage where the players, drive. Boom. So like, I'm sitting there waiting. I see Rafael Leo. I'm like, yo, what's up? Or Rafael Leo. Then like 5 minutes later, like a car driving by. Rafael Leo goes up to the car. And then he was like, roll down the window. It was Ronaldo. I was like, what the fuck? Then like, it's just like random events. Like, I don't know if it's just sheer luck. It's generally luck. And it just happens.
Speed, you're like the biggest Ronaldo fan. Like, when we got those jerseys customized for you, the guy at the store like knew you as much as he did Ronaldo. Mm-hmm. How did you think about like making that a huge part of your live streaming content? Like, people come up to you, like, is that just like something you're like, I'm a big fan of Ronaldo? Or is it like, whoa, let me see you see the reaction of everybody and you're tapping into that community?
I mean, just me being a big fan of Ronaldo attracts, people who like Ronaldo. And shit, I make people be a Ronaldo fan. Like, I like the influence I had in terms of the like USA, in terms of like the Ronaldo and like Messi thing. Like, I'm talking about like my cousin who never watched a game of football, 7, 8. Yo, Ronaldo. Random kids who don't know anything about football, but they know Ronaldo, blah, blah, because of me. Obviously, I didn't make Ronaldo more famous, but I have some influence in terms like in the USA, in terms of the youth, like in terms of football. Like, I really made that uproar. But just me being I'm just a big fan of Ronaldo. I truly like respect him and I look up to him.
Yeah.
I really, really like look up to Ronaldo, and hopefully I can get like him one day.
What was that moment where you guys met? Like, and have you guys had conversations since?
Somewhat. That's all I'm gonna say. Somewhat. Just somewhat.
Maybe there's a partnership brewing or something?
Somewhat. That's all I'm gonna say. Somewhat.
Got it.
Maybe not. Somewhat. Something like somewhat. It can mean a lot.
Kim Kardashian came up to you, it seems like, in a football game. Or can you tell me about that? Like what was it like meeting Kim Kardashian? I saw an IG picture of you too.
Yeah, I met her a couple times. Me and Kim Kardashian was like, whoa, shit. Like, as growing up, everybody knows Kim Kardashian, everybody. But yeah, meeting her, It was cool as shit. It was just one of them cool moments. Like I'm like shit. I met Kim Kardashian.
Did she give you any advice? Do you guys talk about business? Like, because she really turned her personal brand into an empire, and I feel like you're really starting to do the same.
Me and Kim, we're having somewhat conversations right now. So Saint was a fan of me. So that's why she came over. Her kids, that's why she kind of like, it's cool with me. Saint, he was like, yo, that's Speed, blah, blah. Yo, I want to meet him, blah, blah. So I met her son. Her son is a Ronaldo fan. Hopefully he's a Ronaldo fan. I'll be seeing him with, hopefully. He is a Ronaldo fan. Then at the Lakers game, I seen North. I met her. North, she was kind of shy. But yeah, they was all cool.
On top of all this, like you get millions of monthly listeners on Spotify. You've like dropped music videos that get millions of views. Duty Booty, Shake, Dogs, which features Cenat.
Yeah.
How do you think about your music career on top of all the other stuff you're doing?
To be honest, I don't really put no effort in terms of my music career. It's really just something. I see it as like content, I just see like it's like having fun. I see it as like dropping a video is like me dropping a song is like me dropping a video. But I think I'm gonna start taking it like a bit more serious though. But you just gotta have fun with music. To be honest, I'm a streamer. At the end of the day, like I don't take it as much serious.
It's crazy that something you just do for fun on the side gets more streams than a lot of people who are professional artists.
The power of streaming, I guess.
On top of like all these crazy numbers, like people like coming your way, like all the celebrities, like I was stunned to see like, recently Rolling Stone put out their list of the 25 most influential creators. Like Kai was number 1, Mr. Beast was number 3. Why do you think you weren't on the list?
If you want to be honest, I heard you had to like submit yourself and I didn't submit myself. That's what I heard. But otherwise than that, I do not know. If you want to be completely honest, I don't know. Do
you feel like you're still underrated? Because so much of what you're doing is massive global scale. Like most creators are maybe big in the US, not big in all the different countries that you are. Do you feel like you're still underrated or underestimated, or do you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder?
I wouldn't say I'm underrated. I feel like some people just don't realize on like what I have right now and what position I am right now. You have to like really like open up your eyes and really look into me. But I won't say I'm underrated, but some people don't realize on like how much old I have, basically.
Yeah. Well, why do you think that is? Because to me, it's like you're 19, you're crushing in so many. Like,
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's just some people. Only some people. I don't know. I don't know.
For what it's worth, man, I think this is like, even for all you've done, this is just the beginning. Like you can't fake it. A lot of these deep fakes, AI, like going around nowadays, like it's just, you can't fake personality on a live stream.
You can't. And a lot of people can't do it. You gotta be built for live streaming. You have to be built for it. It doesn't grow out your ass, I'll tell you that. It does not.
Anything else as you look ahead? 2025, IShowSpeed, like where do you want to take it? Like other big dreams that you have?
2025. I think 2025 will be a really up step in terms of business. I'm doing everything. I want to really, 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 overrun, the business in, 2025. A lot of people would see me like, the content creator, about the dude travel to countries, but I really want to take a big step on that. I will, like, I'm already in, like, obviously it's in the works, and obviously making my content better, and really taking an up step on that, and really bringing the truth out of me. Like, I'm about to be 20. I'm getting old. I'm not 16 anymore, I'm just growing, like just the natural thing that a human does. I'm growing and I'm maturing better, and I still want to be me though, and I'm at the same time I still want to be me. But that's where I see myself in 2025. Just a better version, better and better, getting better, doing different things, and if that's the case, acting or whatever, just doing more and better big things.
Oh wow, you want to get into acting as well?
I mean, yeah, if the door's there, yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, I'm stoked for all you're gonna do. I mean, to do this at 19 and 20 years old is not old at all. If you had to finish the sentence, if you had to finish,
I mean, look, I'm about to be doing this for 5 years now. Like I feel like a veteran a little bit, but it feels like I'm getting older. I don't just because I started young, but it feels like I'm getting older.
well, I mean, dude, to have as many reps as you do, but still to be as young. I'm curious, what do you think is old? Like, fill in the blank. If you're born in the year blank, what is old?
To me,
Yes, to you.
I don't want to offend a lot of people, but I feel like old is like, to me, is like 25. 25. Like 25. I feel like that's like, you like, okay.
So you're saying if you're born after the year 1999, you're old.
Like not like you're like an old gramp, but you're like you're pretty old, you know?
Thanks, Speed. Thanks, man.
Oh boy, what
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Any other closing thoughts? Any other things on your mind, like things people don't know already about IShowSpeed?
Man. For people who don't know me, I started when I was 15. It's been 4 years. I'm 19 now. And I want to keep going. I want to keep making people happy. I want to keep making people laugh, you know, and I want to keep reaching. I want to keep going higher, and I will, you know, and I'm Speed.
Wait, and where did that bark come from? Where did you first, last question, like, it's such a signature part of your...
When I was like, I was like 15, 2021.
You just started barking in the street.
Yeah. Because I got mad and something like, and it like came out of me.
Unprompted.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm rooting for... I was just wondering, last thing, is there any chance you do a backflip?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. That was kind of a bad form, too. All right, let me do one better than that.
Oh, one more?
I feel better. I gotta do 1,008 of those. I gotta beat the world record.
Bro, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on. That was amazing. I'm rooting for you, dude. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.